Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, we are going to be talking about the big news of today, and we are going to be talking about Barcelona activating their levers yet again. Yes, it is true that Barcelona have moved forward with the fourth lever that was approved by La Liga. Now keep in mind, with Barcelona moving on with the supposedly fourth lever, that this is actually 24.5% of Barca studios that Barcelona are selling. They originally did agree that they were going to be selling a total of 49%. The other previous 25% of Barca Studios was already sold a couple of weeks ago. They did just split this lever of Barca Studios in half. So in a way, we can say that this is still lever number 3. Now, because Barcelona have, again, moved on with this fourth lever, which is selling 24.5% of Barca Studios, and they have been injected 120 million euros, where does Barcelona stand today? What could they do now that can help them for tomorrow's match against Rayo Vallecano? And so we're also going to be talking about Aubameyang and his future, and then later in the video we're also going to be talking about Xavi's press conference and what we did learn in that interview. But before we go into any of this, I do want to shout out to our sponsor for today, and that is the OneFootball app. If you guys do want to see exactly where I did get my information from, the stories are there when it comes to Barcelona registering their players, activating these levers. The Aubameyang story is also there. You can also see that Xavi's interview is also there in the OneFootball app. They have great articles, great information. It is very entertaining. They also do hold team stats, player stats. They also follow transfer news, player news, team news, and they have all of that compact within the OneFootball app, and all of this is for free. So I hope you guys do enjoy it. If you guys do want to download OneFootball, you can so by scanning the QR code that you do see here on the screen, and there's also going to be a link down below where it is going to be taking you straight to the App Store. You can download the OneFootball app, set to exactly who and what you do want to follow, and then you'll be set and done from there. I hope you guys greatly do enjoy it. But now let's go back into the video and let's talk about this story, right? Because again, it is progressing, and keep in mind, everything is happening so fast right now that everything is going to be like updated by the hour. Like by the time I do upload this video, maybe we might hear that Barcelona have officially registered all of their players, but as of now, at the time that I am making this video, not yet. They have just gotten the fourth lever approved, and that's basically it. And it does say here, according to Gerard Romero, La Liga has approved the lever. Barcelona can start registering, but not all of them as of right now. 2 will have to be left out. Now again, keep in mind, this could change in a couple of hours. Maybe in the future, maybe 30 minutes after I do post this video, we hear that Barcelona have registered all of their players, but as of now, they can only register a good amount, but not all of them. But the fact that Barcelona have been able to do this in the first place, that is already a huge accomplishment, because Barcelona continue to prove that they are going down the correct path in the correct way. They continue to make actions that will make this team competitive no matter what. Like, they're doing this no matter what, at all costs. They want to be part of the conversation. They want to win titles, and Joan Laporta and Mateo Lemán are acting on it. And we have to remember what everybody was saying a couple of days ago. The media was creating all of this unnecessary drama, saying that Barcelona have yet to register their players. Could they or could they not? There has been unnecessary hate coming from the media saying that Barcelona cannot even register the players that they have bought. And now look at where Barcelona do stand today. They are in a very blissful position. And we also have to keep in mind that throughout that time where there was a lot of drama and there was hate and all of these articles being made that made Barcelona look bad, at the same time, we also saw Barcelona sending the fourth lever proposal to La Liga, and also they have been rated as a very stable company according to the Better Business Bureau. But none of them were reporting something like this when Barcelona were making great moves. What they wanted to report was something that made Barcelona look bad, right? They had an agenda, but Barcelona have now officially put out to the world that yes, this lever has been approved and Barcelona can register their players. And as for the first player that will be registered, like it has been reported before, Lewandowski is the priority, and Barcelona have done exactly that. It does say here, according to multiple sources, that Lewandowski will play against Rayo Vallecano tomorrow. We do not know who's going to be next, whether it's Rafinha, maybe Dembélé, Kessie, Christensen, Koundé. We do not know at this very moment, and who knows, like I have said before, I want to make this very clear. By the time I upload this video, maybe things might change. Maybe they have already registered all of these players by now, Dembélé, Rafinha, Kessie, Christensen, Koundé, but as of now, as things currently do stand, it is only Lewandowski. And going down to like further details, Barcelona are not going to be stopping here. They're going to continue to make moves in order to try their best to register all of these players, because it does say here, according to Adria Albets, Barcelona's idea is to sign Piqué's new contract with a salary reduction within the coming hours. With this and the lever activated, the club is very confident La Liga will give the okay to register all of these new players plus achieve the renewal. So this basically means that if Barcelona find an agreement and Piqué does sign that contract where he does see a huge reduction, this is believed by Barcelona that they could finish fit all of their players within the wage bill as long as Piqué does sign that contract that greatly reduces his salary. It has been reported by The Athletic that Gerard Piqué's reduction is so low that he might even play for free in this upcoming season. So we'll see how all of this does turn out within the next couple of hours. Whatever does happen, again, we are going to be talking about it here in this YouTube channel. Now let's move on towards the next phase of this video. Now let's talk about Aubameyang, because there has been moves that are being made. We are in a situation where Barcelona are trying to choose on who they want to let go, either Memphis or Aubameyang. They want to keep one of these two players, and we can just get that feeling, right, that the club, Barcelona, and the fans like us, we are heading towards the decision of letting go of Memphis Depay because he is less of a priority compared to Aubameyang. We do need a number 9, and especially when you know that this is a backup to Lewandowski. But here's the thing though, Barcelona did not make Aubameyang untransferable. They believe that if a huge offer does come for Aubameyang, they would really consider his exit. And here's the thing, just because Barcelona are considering on accepting huge offers of Aubameyang, that does not mean that a club has came out to Barcelona and has given out a huge offer for this player. But what is the expected offer that Barcelona are asking for? It does say here, according to Alberog, that Barcelona wants around 25 million euros for Aubameyang. Chelsea are not willing to reach those figures as of now, but they're open on trying to pay half on what Barcelona is asking for, so maybe around 12 to 13 million euros. And then as we continue here, as far as Barcelona is concerned in the situation, he will not be forced out. But at the same time, nobody at the club denies that his possible exit would give them more space and air economically. So again, it does confirm that Barcelona are open on letting go of Aubameyang, but they're not desperate either. I strongly disagree with this move. Like I've said, we cannot exit this transfer window with selling both Aubameyang and Memphis Depay. We need that perfect backup to Lewandowski, and that is Aubameyang, because he does get the job done. He scores goals. He's very acrobatic too, and it's very hard to find acrobatic number 9s within the world of football, and Aubameyang is one of those number 9s. And so I greatly do value Aubameyang's presence within the club because of what he brings. If we do see Memphis and Aubameyang leave, because there has been reports about Memphis leaving to Juventus on a 2-year deal, and we also see Aubameyang leaving, the only player I can think of being that backup to Lewandowski would be Ansu Fati as the number 9. I do believe that Ansu Fati is much more of a number 9 than Ferran Torres and any other player, mainly because Ansu Fati does have that one touch that can lead towards a goal, and that is what gives them the upper hand. Ferran Torres does not have that, Dembele does not have that, Rafinha does not have that. I don't see any of these players becoming a great backup number 9 to Lewandowski, because these players like Ferran Torres, Dembele, Rafinha do belong on the wings. And so now lastly, I do want to quickly talk about Xavi's press conference, because he did confirm a few things. He was assessing many players and their futures, because that is what the media wanted to ask towards Xavi Hernandez. Xavi did give out great big statements regarding some of these players, and let's talk about what we have learned from this statement. So let's read this statement first, and then we'll talk about the 4 things we have learned, starting with Pjanic. And Xavi has said this: Pjanic convinced me and he will stay with us. And then he talked about Marcos Alonso, and this is what he said: right now we have Jordi Alba and Balde, so there is no point in talking about Marcos Alonso. And then they have asked him about Frenkie de Jong, and this is what Xavi did say: my answer is the same as it was for Aubameyang. I depend on him and I want him on the team. However, until the 31st of August, anything is possible. And then this is what Xavi had to say about Aubameyang: I'm counting on him. I have already spoken to the players who I don't rely on. Aubameyang is a very important player for me and I count on him. We'll see what happens at the end of the window. So looking at this, right, it gave me 4 very big things that we have learned through these statements. Point number 1, Pjanic will for sure be staying. He does believe that Pjanic can bring exactly what he does demand coming from the pivot position. Point number 2, it is quite clear that Xavi Hernandez does not want Marcos Alonso, which is very awkward, right? Because the only thing that we have been hearing through the media is Barcelona wanting this player because they believe he is at a very good price and a great backup. But now it's starting to seem like Xavi Hernandez is the one that does not want him, but the people within the board do want Marcos Alonso. Xavi Hernandez is counting on Jordi Alba and, surprisingly, Alejandro Balde. Point number 3, he does want to keep Frenkie de Jong within the team, but he does leave the door open. And the same thing is going to go with Aubameyang, which is point number 4. He does want Aubameyang, but he is leaving the door open. And the fact that Xavi Hernandez is leaving the door open for both Frenkie and Aubameyang, it gives us that feeling, right, that Barcelona are making great moves regarding the sales of these 2 players. And that is something that Xavi Hernandez does not fully agree with. But we'll see what does happen when it comes to these 2 players. We'll see what does happen when it comes to the registration of these players. Everything is going to be updated through this YouTube channel. I want to thank everybody here who did tune in for the first time, and for the people who have been here for a very long time. I am going to be wrapping the video up here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys are new here, welcome to the channel. Please like, subscribe, comment, and I will see you guys in the next video.